I can jump. I can jump. I'm a renewed noob. So what do I fight? I fight the big old blobby thingies? How do I know which one?
Yes,
Any of them? Okay, how do I target it? It's not letting me switch off of you. How do I switch off of you?
I don't know.
Can you mouse click on it? Can you mouse click on? Yeah, so you might be able to mouse click on.
I'm fighting now. I just pushed a bunch of buttons out. Which one did it? But one of them did.
Random button, go.
And how do I select my macro-y thingies? I don't know. I only know how to hit. I'm opening a bunch of menus.
There's a couple buttons. I think your button, your little UI thing will show you like what actions you can take. They're probably numbered, so you're probably hitting those numbers in sequence, or in a given sequence, so you can do different actions. If I remember correctly. Long time fuzzy away memories.
Just gonna hit. I'm not gonna do any special moves because I don't know how to do any special moves. I'm just gonna hit.
There are.
I could do it. Guys. Brace for impact. How do I brace for impact? I guess I
Jam
don't.
between your knees and kiss
We're
your
getting
ass
carried by
goodbye.
a DD, by a dancer.
Oh, there's a DD there? Yeah, you're pretty much like, alright. From what I heard, you guys were saying that shit's off the hook. What make dancers so damn strong? I mean, they're just dancers, man. What's up with that shit?
Oh, shit.
Go. Thing. Oh, I need that.
Okay, first boss. Yeah, I told him that Laura was really new, but I'm sitting here running around in not tank stance.
I don't even know if I'm supposed to have shadows. I don't even...
No,
Like,
this ninja's not like 11.
No? Okay, how do I attack it? Why is nothing happening? Ah! Help! How do I get out of that? And I just got blasted. There we go, now I can fight it.
So,
It wasn't letting me fight it before.
Blasting. Don't move.
Me? How do I even tell what my life is? Which one's me?
other thing. We want to get out of that.
I am trying, but there was like a bajillion of them.
Run towards a monster. There you go.
I know I gotta stay out of that highlighted glowy area, but it's like when there's 5 of them that are overlapping.
Yeah.
It's like, how do I get out? Hey, there was no warning on that one.
Run to us. Keep running.
Y'all keep on running. Why are you running? You can't hit anything when you're running away.
Ah. I don't remember this. I do remember this sucks.
Ooh. I can't see anything.
Still remains.
Man, it has been forever since I've played.
Like actual.
Yeah, it's like because the combos are different. There's new stuff.
Why am I not attacking? There you go.
I think you're supposed to run away from us
Why am I supposed to run away?
because you're targeted by the monster.
Is she a
Okay.
tank or what are you?
She's a ninja.
Oh.
DD.
I died.
Kaboom.
I wait. What do I accept?
I would.
Oh
wait.
snap! How long do I have? Do I select wait? Or do I just wait to select something? And I'm probably gonna die again. Alright. Do I just hit attack again? I'm gonna die if I attack. Yeah, I'm gonna die if I attack, or yeah, I hit.
Attack. Yeah, when you get that target above you, run away as soon as you can, like as far as you can.
I don't know what you're talking about.
When I say run to the
I
edge, run
don't know
to the edge.
target. Oh, I never saw a target. There's too much happening on the screen. And it's black. It turns black. Good grief. Why am I not attacking? Does it automatically take my target off of the thing?
Run away
Seems
as fast as
dumb.
you can.
Okay, am I done running away?
Yep. Not bad. Where do we go? We go this way? Okay.
That was cool. Alrighty, I don't think I should go happen there. Here. Let's do this. Position. Hello. What? Then go get some more chicken dip. No, well, then have some chicken dip with chips.
Nope. I heard you talking to Daddy. Don't deal with it.
No shit for you. No shit for you.
Yours?
Now, babe, if you hit your trigger button on the right, you'll highlight your circle circle triangle like attack buttons.
Okay. No, it didn't. It's just making me zoom into things.
It'll allow you to use those abilities instead of just standing.
I've been using abilities.
Okay. I can't.
Seth. I have 2 baddies. You have to ask him about me.
What? No, we don't need him right now. You already had another buddy. Hello?
No.
You gonna
what
get on,
happened?
DJ? Get some 14 action going on?
I thought you retired 14. That's why I came in. I'm looking at your stream.
Well, I'm on my main character to help Liz through this dungeon. But I started a new character with Andy.
You guys are going back to 14?
Yeah, I'm trying to get Dan in. Billy won't do it.
Okay.
You said, hell no, I put too much work into 11. Sam said
Well,
it.
he said, I don't want to stop playing WoW.
Yeah, pretty much.
Final boss.
See that guy is?
Huh?
And I'm looking at the thing. It looks like a Grim Reaper. That's the last guy.
This Lori Lee.
Fleshless captive. I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking at your stream, so
Depending, it might be delayed.
yeah, looks like you're going into our.
So I got this
Longer
new
now.
BCAA drink called
I like it.
Grunt. It tastes really good, but it's an ECAA, not a BCAA. I don't know what the difference is. Josh was basically saying that it's really good, but it's missing certain things.
What's this supposed to do for you?
That's how I drink is BCAs.
Yeah.
As far as like instead of like if I want to drink something to make water
crap.
more tolerable.
Uh-oh, what did it do to me?
It makes it.
Oh, shit.
It made me run and not stop running.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Mother of shit. This guy almost one-shotted me.
So
I miss
face
you
a
on my
direction
foot, man.
that doesn't have a bubble in front of you. So you're good right now.
Oh,
Thank
what do you mean the bubble in front of me?
the big.
Nope, I'm running away. They're everywhere.
There.
So I have to face away from the bubble?
I miss you out there, Dan. I miss you in Jersey. The shores.
Wow, bro, I'm getting out of here. Jersey is, he's doing his thing.
Now I made the trip
Holy
out there, man.
electric.
It was pretty funny.
I wasn't facing a bubble and it made me run away.
Yeah, that one was opposite.
Holy-
What, buddy? I'm in the middle of doing this, so no.
I also got a new graphics card today too.
Oh, you did?
That's good.
I'm gonna die.
That's actually what I'm on. I was testing that.
Can't not face a bubble.
So you're gonna face the long ways like me.
Where's the long ways? It doesn't make sense. There's a bubble everywhere.
See how there's a big strip in the middle?
Yeah, but which way do you face? Every way you face, you're gonna be looking toward a bubble because they were everywhere.
I remember this setup on Final Fantasy.
Yeah, it's Final Fantasy 14's free login right now.
Wait a minute, it is?
Yep.
Yeah, until the
For how long? The 9th?
Yep.
9th of next month, huh?
So come
Is
stand
that-
right on me,
That means that I need to download that.
and then face.
Or until it's,
So
it's not
pretty
free.
close. Yep.
Oh, it's
You're over a little bit far, but you did good.
doesn't make sense what you're saying. Because every way you face a bubble. Because they're all around.
Yeah, we're doing good. It don't matter.
Yeah, man, it was horrible.
Yeah.
That was a heat wave out there. I was out
Oh.
there in your terrain, man.
Oh, that's right. You did come into this area. That's right. I forgot about that.
Sent you the message, man. When you
Oh,
come to
shit.
see me, I went through.
I never saw it.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
It was funny because the thing is, I was in
Morbid invade,
Philadelphia.
Right. That's right. Shit.
I was facing it.
Yeah.
A bit south of me, but yeah.
No, but
I died.
the gym he was. Oh crap! The gym he was working out in was in Jersey, and then we drove to New York too. So, but that was.
Why am I the only one dying?
Because you're new.
Shit. Nice.
She is. She doesn't know how to play the game.
Are these?
This is
I'm
my
new
first
to a
day
certain
playing
point.
in 4 years. 4 years.
You guys, I didn't.
And
think you were
even
gonna
when
come
I-
back to this.
And even when I played before, I literally only played once.
Mm-hmm.
That was 4 years ago.
I'm looking at the thing now. Wow, this game was 2010. Holy crap!
Yeah.
That must be. Is that the initial release or the? Because I know they had that little 2-year debacle where people bought the game and it was garbage.
Right.
Yeah,
This
they
would be the
redo it.
second thing. Yeah, like the second.
Mhm.
They destroyed that world. Literally, fucking bombed it.
But is it start point? Is it started from that one or is it started from 2 years afterwards? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I know they had like a I don't know.
Oh, I don't know what they count that as. That's a good question. Yeah, because the world was literally destroyed.
Yeah, and then they had like they brought their people in to recreate.
Right.
don't leave
Yeah, and
right
then all of a
away,
sudden, like
you'll
you
get
wake
some
up again.
gear.
Wait, what?
There's loot.
Where?
It might drop to you. If you wait for everybody to leave. I
I
gotta
think
pee.
I
I'm
have to
gonna
go
have to pee
to
my
the freak
pants.
out. Go ahead, man. Just put that jug that's on the side of you.
Right.
I piss on the couch. Either or. Be okay.
That's what it's there for.
But I'm trying to figure it out because I bought this game, obviously. Like I bought it and then I bought the update. So do I like put that in or do I just download it from the site?
Don't know. If you have an update, it might.
Well, I don't know. I did the deleted 14 off. The only thing I have on my computer now is Star Wars, all those other free games that I was
Right.
listing on Steam, and then and Final Fantasy 11. 14,
Yeah.
I took it out because I was never playing it.
Oh, right. Yeah, for me, it would be. I don't even know where to download it from. I'm like,
I'm looking on the site now. It says play for free on the website. I figured that's
Really? I didn't even see that. I think I passed by it real quick and I didn't even see that it said like here, download here, or any kind of button like that.
All right, this is called Recon 1 Grunt. Train, recover, repeat, EAA.
Eat that fast?
It says
Mhm.
it's got sodium,
The younger man's
leucine,
penis there. I've been peeing forever.
isoleucine, valine, lysine, therane, phenylalanine, tryptophan,
Finland.
histidine, methionine,
Holy shit.
but
Mhm.
it doesn't have, yeah, but it doesn't have added sugar and it doesn't have any like dyes in it.
Oh, you're reading out the BCA thing. I thought you were talking about some stuff that was dropping in Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I'm looking around. I'm like, that's some stuff there.
Man, that's hardcore.
It's hardcore shit.
Here, I'll put it in the lobby chat. Because
Yeah, this one has 5 ingredients that you just named. It has leucine, glutamine, isoleucine, what is it? Violin, electrolyte blend, sodium, what is it? Citrate, potassium, chloride, sodium, chloride, and that's it. And what is it? 0 calories, I guess. 0 calories, 0 carbs, 0 sugar. It tastes good.
yeah,
You're
this
drinking that
doesn't
milk
have any calories, it says.
Yeah, most of it. A lot of times, most people you ever see people walk around with those big jugs?
Yeah.
No, that's
Oh.
oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were gonna throw in a joke, but yeah, those jugs.
I was reserving as you were
Yeah.
still talking. I had it in my head though.
yeah. I thought you were gonna say.
I was
something.
laughing. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of times people will put that in like their water, and then they'll just drink it. Like drink it all throughout the day. And it makes
See,
it
that's
so.
something Clean wanted me to do. He said, you can drink the BCA drink whenever you want to. He's like, but
Mhm.
when I work out, he said, put the glutamine and creatine in with it.
Yeah.
So,
A lot of people have like a separate shaker bottle, and then they'll pretty much put like a scoop of that into like one of those big water jugs,
yeah,
and then just drink that throughout the day.
yeah.
It makes it because I mean it makes it so it's kind of like you're drinking something that's not plain water.
Right.
'Cause a lot of people don't like drinking water.
I don't mind
Just
drinking water.
plain
It's
water.
just I know, like Thursday I did legs. I lifted like almost 32,000 pounds. Like if you add them all together. Today I did shoulders. I lifted almost 23,000 pounds. I'm fat, so I need to be able to get recovery from tearing the crap out of my muscles. Because what Kling's got me doing is low weight
Reps.
and
High
until
rep.
failure. So it's like I'll do like side raises for today. It's like I did and drop setting. So I basically did 20 pounds until I couldn't do anymore, and then I drop them. I go write down how many reps I did, and then I'd go grab the 15 pounds and do as many as I could until I couldn't get anymore. And that's one set. But I'm doing that for every workout I'm doing.
Yeah, just like high reps, drop sets. He's not really having you focus on the strength, just more reps, repetitions. And then you were saying he told you to, I guess, keep your water intake level up. Get all the sodium out of your body.
Yeah.
That's what I would do too. Ideally, you want to drink a decent amount of water anyway. Most people usually don't drink enough water, so it's
Yeah, my
nice
problem
when
is
you
actually
think about
maintaining
it.
my salt in me. Because I sweat so much, a lot of my salt goes. So I have to make sure I have like something like fucking pretzels or something with me. At least at work. I gotta do that because if not.
Oh yeah, you talking about what's your sodium
Mhm.
levels?
Yep.
That's the one thing about the BCAs when you drink them, they have like they have sodium in there, so They're
Yeah.
good. I try to.
Right, it keeps you balanced out.
See, and then I'd take that bucked up, I think is what it's called. What's it called? It's a pre-workout for pump, but it doesn't have caffeine. Because I can't do caffeine. Caffeine, I won't be able to sleep ever. It's it's bucked up, but it doesn't have any caffeine.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I guess eventually I'm gonna try to do. Well, not eventually, but at the end of this month, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do a no meat diet. Probably do it for like 3 months.
You're crazy.
No meat?
Yeah. No meat.
I'd rather just fast.
You're gonna be vegetarian. It's like,
I'm gonna try it. I told my guy I'm gonna try it for at least 30 days. See how it felt afterwards.
Well, I will say
it's almost like
that,
fasting.
you don't want to do that long term.
Right.
Because your body needs the complex
Animal
protein.
protein.
Yeah, from the animals.
Yeah, I just look at our teeth. It says, hey, humans were meant to eat, like everything. Meat, plants, and all that thing, because that's how the teeth are fucking designed.
If anything, at least eat, like, eggs and fish and chicken.
Yeah, I think I may convert over to pescatarian after a while. I just want to see. I want to see how it'll affect me.
I think
Not
short term,
long-term,
I think it'll be a good shock.
Yeah.
But I think long term, it's not good. Because I've been watching a bunch of videos of stuff, and it has these people that have been like full vegan, vegetarians, or whatever for like 5 to 10 years, and they look like Holocaust victims.
Jesus.
Because their bodies they need.
I don't think
they're so slammed.
And it's not just their bodies.
I don't think they live as long either. I think they have a short lifespan.
But like it ends up affecting their mental process. Like their mind starts to go because they're not getting some of those nutrients that you can only get via a
dead animal.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna see. It was kind of funny because when I was out of town, like I think that was my cousin's girlfriend. She was a vegan. She was kind of like talking to me about stuff, and then I have another cousin who he's kind of been off of meat, but he doesn't just like he's like, no, I'm not going off of it completely. I just stopped doing it for a while. And he started noticing like his inflammation issues when he would work out kind of went away, and I think it was mainly because he was eating too much meat. And then, but he's kind of like on more of a pescatarian diet now. He'll eat like fish, shrimp, and that kind of stuff, but he doesn't eat red meat as much.
I mean, you could eat it. I know some people go overboard when they say, "Yeah, I eat meat." Like sometimes they're just pure, like fucking practically raw meat. I mean, like, well, you know, there's a balance. Most things.
Some people say
you're technically only supposed to eat red meat once a week.
Right.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who eat a lot of. I've never been a big red meat guy anyway. I eat more chicken than anything. So.
Right. Same here.
I mean, it's not. Like,
I may eat red meat, but it's.
Yeah, I love steak and brisket.
Your body can definitely tell you need to back off because you're killing your gut.
Right. Yeah, if you listen to your fucking body, what your body's doing, then you'll fucking know. It's like, hey.
Yeah, it'll kind of let you know.
You start feeling bloated or some crazy shit like that, then yeah, pull off. You know, like ease up.
It'll be a decent body shocker for me, but we'll see. I mean, I don't think I have a problem not kind of winging off of any, I guess, food source.
Right.
30 days. It's not gonna be that big of a deal, but we'll see. I want to see what it does body wise. Right. Yeah, it should be interesting to see how that's gonna go. Well,
I feel the same way. Like I want to do something because I'm not seeing like, well, I can't say I'm not seeing a change in my body. Like I can tell my physique is changing as far as like the build.
Mm-hmm.
I can see my shape, my chest is shaping up, my shoulders, I can see definition of my arm, but like the fat, I'm not seeing a big change except for right around my gut. Especially down towards the bottom, like belly button down, wrapped around, it's looser. Where normally my gut's like as hard as a rock. Now it's like straight up jello.
You're probably gonna have to change up your, I guess, like your diet somewhat too, and then macronutrients too. Like
Yeah, because
whatever your
that's something Clean City said. Right now, don't even worry about changing your diet. Just work, like, just work to get fit. Because once you start building the muscle, then your body will have more muscle mass to burn more calories, so you'll start burning weight. Then you can start concentrating on
worrying
getting
about the reducing like fat and all that stuff.
right. And I'm like, okay, cool. And I've been doing this hardcore workout for like almost 2 months now.
Yeah, I guess my approach is a little different too, but I'm in the same boat as you, mainly just because of just messing up my back, especially recently. Like when I took that trip, I think I left. I had like, I think, was it 3 bags? I came back, I had 4. My cousin gave me like some more lighting equipment. He said, "Oh, you're doing this here. Take this lighting equipment." So I'm like, "Man, I'm not trying to carry all this." And then of course afterwards, I'm standing in the line for like 2 hours early in the morning to check in these 2 bags. And I have this bag, like these 2 bags strapped on my back, one in my arm, and kind of like one on the roller. But I just noticed after I got off the plane, my back was giving me grief. But that's kind of like something that's been off and on anyway. So for me, I'm just trying to drop down weight. People are telling me, "Hey, man, you're crazy. You can't. You're just trying to get super small." I'm like, "No, I'm not trying to get super small. I'm just trying to get smaller. And plus, I don't do powerlifting anymore, so I don't need to be big."
Right, and that's something I don't want to be. Like my frame, I'm kind of short. I'm 5'10", but if I were to get big, I'd look like a strong man, and I don't want to look like a strong man. My frame is already big enough, so I want to be as dense as possible, so I'm not poofy and big. And that's why, again, Kling said, dude, all you got to do is just lift low weights and go to failure. You'll get the dense muscle that way. And I'm like, okay.
Because I mean, reps gets you cut up, and like doing, I guess, like the lower rep range gets you strength. I don't care about strength, so I'm kind of clean now. When I go in and I do like 10 by 10 on stuff, I don't really go to failure. I try to do like 100 reps on bench press, just doing 10 by 10, and then go do something else, and then go do cardio afterwards. Because for me, I've never, like, even when I was doing powerlifting, I would always do cardio. So
see, that's something I
it
don't
never
do.
bothered me that much.
I don't do a lot of cardio. I get my cardio while I'm working out. Because I usually, like before, like in 2013-14, I got ripped. I got down to like 218, and I was huge, but I was lifting mass weights for strength. I wasn't trying to get big. I was just trying to get super strong, and I supersetted everything. Every day, every workout. If I did a chest, I did a back. If I did a bicep, I did a tricep. And I got really strong, then I had my shoulder surgery and got weak, and then put 70 pounds back on. Because I stopped working out because everything hurt. Now it's like, okay, well, basically shoulders and chest, I don't want to do over 30-pound dumbbells because...
Your shoulder hurts.
Well, it's not that my shoulder hurts. Is when I had the surgery, they cut a ½ inch off the tip of my collarbone. So certain movements, I can feel either a muscle or tendon, like... Normally it's over that section. Well, since I don't have that little bit there, I can feel it like kind of like a rubber band, like going over it, like snapping over it and coming back. It doesn't hurt. It's just almost nauseatingly uncomfortable.
Right.
So I don't get that with the low weight. But it's like, again, I got to do 30 reps before I feel like a massive burn.
I'm going to take the scientific approach to my decline in weight, because you were talking about where you were. At one point, I was 228. I'm like 6'10", So that's, I mean, I would say some people would say that that's good. Some people would say it's bad, but I do remember I was super small. Like
Yeah.
at that point, I had striations in my glutes, and I didn't even realize it because I was doing a lot of
Picture
cardio.
didn't
And I was,
happen.
yeah,
Right.
I could show you the pictures. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one thing that's, I guess, been a good thing about me being, I guess, the picture hoarder that
Yeah.
I have. I was skinny as shit,
That's something
and
I'm doing this time is I'm taking a lot of I'm taking a lot of pictures while I'm working out and then like after my shower and stuff, so I can see.
yeah, I actually have to find this one picture where I was at work and I was standing in the crowd and I just looked like a bean pole. How
Yeah,
small I had gotten. I didn't really realize it because I was mainly for me. I was just focused on working out, so I didn't really care about anything. And I remember I did the same thing for like 5 months. I came back into the guy who had seen me, and at times like, "Damn, man, you're skinny as shit." I was like, "I am." Oh, okay.
yeah. That's something too. Is I'm
Really?
noticing is like there's a lot of guys that work out, and we see them and they're huge. And if they're not huge, they're like their physique is on point. But when they look in the mirror, and this is I'm guilty of this too. They still see a huge fatty, or they still see a skinny beanpole.
Yeah, I heard that happens a lot.
So they have like body dysmorphia.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
And
But
then,
it's
and
not
then a
that
lot of
they-
people don't really see themselves. They can't see themselves because you look at yourself every day. That's
Right.
why pictures are always important because you can see progress. A lot of people, oh, I'm still fat, and I kind of joke with people and say that too. And they're like, "Nah, you've like even at the gym I go to now, no, you've lost a lot of weight." And I don't really talk to anybody when I go to the gym, but when I started recording myself more, people started kind of approaching me like, "Hey, man, you lost a decent amount of weight." So, oh, I have. Thank you.
You're just trying to get my video. I've had like probably 4 people at work say, "Man, you've been working out." So it's like, and then my cousin even said, he said, "Man, you could tell because your physique's changing."
Yeah, I mean, once
You're
it gets to the
getting
point
shape.
your physique changes and then the contour of your
Right.
face starts to change, where you kind of have
Well,
like
see, you
that
can't
kind
tell
of
'cause I got a
oval shape
beard.
face.
You can't really see my face because I got a beard, so it's like, it's just, shoulders, neck, and hair. So, but it's like, I can tell, like I said, I can tell my chest and my shoulders. I can't tell my gut, except for it's looser. It's not hard. Which,
Yeah.
I'll take that. It just, I still have an issue with, like I said, body image to where it's like I still feel like a big fat ass, but I know this is one of those things that I'm gonna have to do this for years.
Yes.
Because like the most successful stories I've seen are on average 3 to 4 years, where people are like, it's a slow, gradual increase of muscle mass and a slow decrease of body fat, and they keep saying I don't notice it, but when I look back at my 3 month, 6 month, 12 month, 16 month, 18 month, 2 year, I really see the change when I look, like you said, go back through the pictures. But there were so many times where during this travel, it's like, why am I doing this? I'm not seeing any changes. But it just takes so long. And most of those people that did 3-4 year transformations like that, they had less like really droopy, hangy skin.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really what I want, because from when I got out of college until now, my stomach's like 30 times the size. If I lose it really fast,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have myself a fanny pack. You know what I mean? And I don't want
You're gonna
it.
be like, you don't want to be like Adam Sandler on what's the one? Click. Remember the movie
Oh,
where
shit.
he was fat?
Right.
Yeah.
I think he got sick or something, and then he woke up hospital bed and he had like a flap. And it's like a belt.
Yeah. And it's like, I know I'm gonna have, like, I have a little bit of that, but it's like not even like the tip of my finger. You know what I mean? Where my stomach, instead of being super hard, it's starting to drop. Because
Yeah,
my fat's starting to break down. But it's like I want it to be gradual. I don't. I want it to go away really fast. But knowing I want it to be gradual so that it's
The body has time to adjust and
yes,
tighten
my
it up
skin
as it goes.
yeah. So and
yeah,
that's,
it'll tighten up over time. You just like you said, if you diet and then you do that, you'll have to stay there for a while for that skin to kind of
come back.
like go back in. You know, I guess the issue is a lot of people they'll lose the weight and then they'll gain it back.
And that's something I don't want to do. Like I probably wouldn't have gained it back, but I had that shoulder surgery and I put on like 60 pounds because I literally couldn't do anything for almost a year. Even when I went back to work, I couldn't do my normal duties because my strength was completely gone. All my muscle atrophied.
Defeated.
Yeah,
Atrophied.
atrophied.
Yeah, muscle
Atrophied.
Atrophied.
Yeah,
Autofade.
It's just atrophied.
Whatever. Atrophied.
had muscle atrophy.
Sounds like atrophied.
Yeah, the muscle atrophy.
Yeah, atrophied would be the proper term. Just
Yeah.
atrophied. Sounds cool though.
It is cool. So yeah, so I'm like, I guess I just gotta keep going. And something I'm doing this time that I haven't done ever is I do 2 leg days a week.
Man, that
Man,
helps
you never want to be able to get off the toilet
But that's the thing, like splitting it up,
or get down onto the toilet.
it's not that bad because it's like I'm switching up this week because I didn't work out Friday, so I started today with shoulders. Normally Monday and Thursday I do legs, so it's like Monday I basically do normal deadlifts, squats, lunges, and then I do this like walking high knee with dumbbells, which really gets like the top. It gets my glutes, not my glutes. It gets my abs and obliques, and then it gets like the top part of my thighs, my quads. But that whole day is basically all quads and outer thighs. Now Thursdays I do straight leg deadlifts, wide stance squat, good mornings, and like hip thrusts with like weights on my crotch, so like I'm lifting up, just not my body weight, and that hits the inside of my thighs, my butts, and my hamstrings. So
that's gonna be hot, man.
Because I
gonna
spread
be able to
them
crack
out
walnuts.
and I don't put them at the same time. My legs are sore, but I'm never like weak in the knees sore all the time, which really helps.
Dude. But you gotta start doing those Kegels as well.
Oh, I do that about 6 times a day when I blow my back end out.
Firming up that ass, you'd be like, oh shit.
That's right. And I make sure I do it while I'm working so I can get paid.
Or it's gonna be like, hell yeah.
Yeah, at a certain point, you'll do that. You'll get used to it, and then you'll start kind of
Plateauing.
doing the diet thing too. I remember one personal trainer kind of talked about that too. He was saying he saw like people that would come in there and then like put in a lot of work, and I guess he kind of would do that too because he's one of those bodybuilders that would kind of go up and down in weight a lot, and he would have time periods like, fuck it, I'm gonna just be fat. This is my time to eat whatever I want. He still would be busting his ass training, but he was like, I was big still.
Right.
It's like the biggest issue. The only time you're gonna notice a difference is like when diet's on point. Doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna have to. I guess you're eating less. You just have to eat healthier.
Right.
Or not eat a bunch of garbage, and then you'll see the change then.
Well, that's something too. He said once my body gets used to, like he said, 10 to 12 weeks, we're gonna change up my routine to where I'll basically do the same things but just different versions of the workouts. But then certain body parts we're going to hit like bulk phase. Like we're just gonna do heavy weight, low reps to get size. and then we're gonna do that for about 4 to 6 weeks, and then switch back to the workout I'm doing now, but then move that bulk exercise to a different body part. And he said, concentrate on the ones you want to shape. I'm like, well, I got small biceps. Like that's a body part that it can be big, but I don't have much of a peak, so they always look small because my triceps like 5 times the size of my biceps. So he's like, well, that's something we could bulk up, and just try to bulk that up so you get that peak you want. And then, another one is I want my upper chest. I want upper chest and traps, shoulders, and biceps. Like, those are the ones I really want to bulk. And he's like, well, that's what we'll do, is like, we'll just work everything else. And then, as far as like, making sure that they stay lean and dense. And then, during those little bulk phases, we'll concentrate on biceps. Instead of doing chest and back, or not chest and back, chest and biceps, we'll have a chest day, and we'll put that with something else, and then you'll just have a bicep day where, we'll put chest and shoulder together, but then you'll just do nothing but biceps one day, and you'll hit it so hard that that's going to be your Friday workout, and you're going to need the weekend to recover, because you're going to burn them out, and you're just doing massive bulk to get size. And I'm like, okay, you're the quote unquote
You're the
personal
boss
trainer, so I'll follow your and Kling's ripped, so he knows what he's talking about. I think he is a certified personal trainer. I don't think he's just like, hey, I work out, so this is what I'm gonna do.
Work out.
So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he in this conversations. I think that's what he was doing
yeah.
down there, because I think he's in Florida now, right? So
Yeah, so
Yeah,
he's got me on all these supplements, and he's got me doing certain workouts. I text him every day. This is what I did, and this is what I've got going on, and he's like, okay.
Very good. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah.
How y'all doing?
Final Fantasy
doing?
14.
So, man, I've loaded it in. You ready?
DJ's
Let's
even
go.
coming back.
Y'all have fun.
yeah, I heard that you're back on the wall now.
Yeah, we're doing World of Warcraft Classic.
Yeah, man, I heard that you watched the movie and got inspired. Or the Warcraft movie.
Did it come out? I don't know.
Oh, don't they have a World of Warcraft movie?
It's been out a few years.
It was dumb.
It
Yeah,
was
I
pretty
never watched it.
cheesy.
That's what I heard, so I never watched it.
I mean, it's fine for a watch. Like, you go ahead and watch it.
It's entertaining, but
Yeah, I wouldn't not watch it. Again, I wasn't so connected to World of Warcraft, so I watched it and I was fine with it. I know it might be. I guess you'd have cringy moments if you'd played the game for forever and think like, oh,
yeah, and
They're doing
like
this or
all
that.
the actual lore and backstory, and
right. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah,
Because I mean,
now I'm gonna have to fucking watch it.
yeah, I would say watch it just to give it a shot and see what what they're trying to shoot for.
Just don't have your hopes very high.
Yeah, don't go in there thinking, hey, this
Set the
is
bar
like.
low.
Yeah, I heard. I didn't want to go to theaters and watch it. I was gonna wait till it comes out
Yeah,
on something.
good choice.
And somebody, I don't remember who it was, told me that it wasn't as good as we thought it was going to be. So I don't remember thinking it was going to be that good. But
Get near the mountains.
Zinc
Ah,
over 10.
Do you guys don't play that scavenging game now? What is it, Rust? I should
Yeah.
test it out.
It's still, it
been
was.
a while, but yeah.
It's been a bit, yeah.
Yeah, I was telling them I got another graphics card, so I should be able to run it now.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, we ain't played in a while.
yeah.
Yeah, shit.
There was another game that somebody was telling me about too. There's so many games out now. Yeah.
We would have met on Rust He messaged me this morning about a game. Adult.
Here's one of a friend of mine. He's been playing. Like I downloaded a couple again. I think I
New
said
World.
and about them.
New World I heard is like really, really good.
Yeah, it's like he says like 5,000 people per server. So they do you can do PvP, you can do PvE. Let me look up gameplay or something.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah,
I think it's an
download
Amazon
it.
game.
Yes. Yeah, it is Amazon. I know that. I saw an article on it recently.
I see they're pushing their Stream Deck on Steam now.
Stream
Somebody
Deck.
told me. Yeah, it's like a Steam Deck. I'm sorry. It's like a little portable Steam gameplay device.
Oh yeah, I saw that on Linus Tech Tips.
That's in a closed beta right now.
Yeah. It's a closed beta?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were talking about it, though. I know that.
I'm sure if you pre-order it, you can, yeah.
There's another game too. Unless someone
pre-order?
talked about. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember the name. It's like a lot of games out there. But the one that I know about for sure was just talking about the with Fantasy Star 2, which I played a little bit, and then Grim Dawn. I know those are on there, but it's another game that came out that people were talking about a lot.
So the standard edition is 40, the deluxe edition is 50.
That's kind of hard to navigate. The Steam's game thing. I'm wondering if I can run Rust now, easily now, as I upgrade it. That's what I'm curious about. All those other games seem to be running pretty decent. But
Some gameplay. So it looks like.
yeah, I'm gonna try to download 14 again.
Do it. Like I said, me and Andy started new characters. We're leveling my white mage and his art dragoon together. Thanks for the like,
Not-
Daniel Zoom.
Not saying that I was going to connect to it, but I didn't see where to download it from when I looked at the page.
Uh-huh.
I cruised by the page and I saw no download button, so I was like, oh, well, I tried.
Not hard
see the
enough.
download button.
Let me get that remote desktop for you so I can download it for you.
Oh, shit.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm looking on the site
I went to
now,
their
it
main
says
page. I
sign
mean,
up now.
I actually did. I did go to their main page just looking. I was like, oh, let me see what the hell. But I
They'll
didn't
be
see
on it,
anything like
yeah.
download. I said, hey, here's the game, whatever. I was like, I didn't see any download button. I'm like, all right, whatever.
He'll be
So
on it by
free
next
trial.
weekend.
That'll give you like
Next-
5 days, or no, a day left, I think, because it's to the 9th.
Well, it expires on the 9th then, right?
It
So
does.
next weekend, so
Yeah, it'll be next weekend. Well, I've been hitting the Genshin opened up some new areas, so like I've been hitting this shit.
have you completed Ghost yet?
Ghost. Oh, Tsushima. Yes, I did.
See, I haven't got on that game since I haven't been gaming that much. Like I said, I've been recording so much that I don't.
Yeah, I kind of tapered off for a little bit, but yes, I did finish Ghost. I kind of gave it a couple days, like dedicated play, and I did every fucking section of it. Like I covered that shit. I got the whatever platinum trophy for it, or yeah.
It said that they were gonna do like a thing where they had like an update I saw it being advertised on Sony.
Oh
They're
yeah.
gonna do like some kind of update on the game, or like it's supposed to be like a prequel or something.
Huh.
I don't know what's happening with it, but I saw it. I saw them talking about it on some of the forums. I
Okay.
think it would be pretty nice.
Interesting. There's a ceiling over there. Is that a ceiling? That is a ceiling. Is this the kid I was asking for? What the hell could you do? One.
Shadowbringers.
27, 28, 29, 30, wrong way. 27, 24. Oh shit, there's a big hole in here. 23, 24.
That's the one thing about all of these games. All these games, it counts. You have to try to remember all of this crap. Let's go into the black book here and see if I can find it. Information.
Oh, you rat of a child. Screw you, you bastard.
But you guys, what was it last week? You guys got hit by that heat wave too, right?
Oh, we're in it right now.
Yeah.
It's like 90 degrees all week.
Yeah, here too. Now, I mean, it was like almost 100, and like in the kind of like East Coast,
Yeah,
East Coast.
it was like that a week or two ago. Yeah.
Bad. Yeah, horrible. And that was pretty much the outside sauna. I lost like 10 pounds walking around. I lost 10 pounds walking around because I was outside for most of my trip. So there was a lot of outside walking. It's okay. It's nighttime. I know that doesn't mean anything. It just means the sun's not up.
Right.
It's still hot out here.
Yeah, I work at the dead of night, and that shit sometimes is still rough.
Yeah, I know.
You know, that shit gets humid as fuck, and it's like,
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be that bad, and then as I was walking around, it's burning up out here.
oh yeah.
Just remember that New York. That New York trip was the worst, and then plus it was a storm that came in afterwards.
Oh,
But it was hot like the entire time we were walking around this.
Yeah.
it's true. Yeah, it only cooled off after the fact. Like after the storm is when it actually started to come back down again.
Yeah, we're supposed to get a little rain. I guess that's tomorrow, Tuesday or Wednesday, and then
Okay.
high 80s, low 90s all the way through the weekend and the next week.
Yeah, I'm close to you, so I'm pretty sure it's same for me. At this point, I've stopped looking at the temperature. I know that when I was outside today, it was like 93.
Yeah, I look at it more so for cutting the grass because me and the kids are gonna be outside. I'm like, I don't want to just sit there and die
Right.
from heat stroke. Especially because like I can't cut the grass until after I work out because I ain't working out after I spend 2 hours outside in the sun. So I work out, then I got to go out and cut the grass. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, that's some shit right there. It's like, kids, you know, you're gonna be doing something. You do your part for the house.
Yeah, they cut the back. They get on the riding lawnmower and they cut the back,
Okay.
and then they cut around the house, and the between my house and the house to my left. If you're looking at the house from the street, and then I cut the big part of the front yard because there's lots of roots and stuff, and the kids don't like trying to walk over it. And I'm like, oh well, I'll do it. And then I do all.
Wait, you're still using that hand cranky one, aren't you?
No,
or
it's
you-
a normal push mower.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the old. Yeah, well, the push mower doesn't have a motor on it, right? That's actual physical.
Yeah, no,
fuck me.
I'm not that crazy.
I was gonna say, I was like, shit.
I'm not that crazy.
Well, some of them don't have a drivetrain. Like my mower used to like not have a, you know, like you just literally had to push the fucker and
Oh, that's what
that
mine
was
is.
it.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Oh, okay.
what I call the go motor, where you
Oh,
you hold the
self
handle
Yeah.
and it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't have that.
See now, fuck me. That's the shit right there. That's where they're fucking making you work.
I think I'm gonna try to get level 10 on all my gathering jobs. So I just got 12
man.
miner. I'm gonna probably do fishing next.
Funny thing is that Fantasy Star game is like it's like Final Fantasy. No, it's Square Enix. Never mind. Same developers.
That one.
I just so happen to look at my I was looking at my games on the list here. And I thought about it. I was like, yeah, I mean, here, that's Final Fantasy, aka Dragon Ball.
Right.
I've been seeing a lot of videos lately of kid turns into Goku, kid goes Super Saiyan. It's all these kids that are like, oh,
Normal.
I'm gonna
Turning on
do
Super
it.
Saiyan.
I'm gonna do it. And they sit there and they're breathing on, and then they're all of a sudden they're just like, oh man, and they're like walking around the room like pacing and like doing all the hand signals and gestures and stuff. And I'm just like,
What?
oh my gosh. I mean,
Yeah, it was one from a couple years back where a dude was saying he wanted to be a Super Saiyan, and then he took off his shirt and he's it was hilarious.
What the?
People were like, yeah, this is kind of funny, but it's not funny if this dude's serious. And he's like 8 or 9. I was like, no, he's serious.
Oh
He's
shit!
gonna be a Super Saiyan.
It's like, boy.
Yeah. I'm sure if you look on TikTok and those platforms, you can see that a lot too.
yes, during some of my cycle time, I'll watch that, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. Where do I get this from? Western Thanalin. Obsidian fragments. I gotta get 100 obsidian fragments. So let's go to the gate of
Tried
the
to log in.
Sultana. You're logging in?
I tried to log in on my account. They said I couldn't. They said you're not eligible. You can't get the free skis.
It's
Sorry.
free. You can.
I probably
do
have to
this.
log in. I probably have to log into my account on Square Enix, and then go there and then download it. I guess. That's what I'm assuming. I don't know.
Oh, just you mean like actually downloading the game?
Mm-hmm. Because I tried to download it from there and it wouldn't let me because it was.
If you go to in Discord, if you go to the Final Fantasy chat
Okay, hold on.
above, you scroll up. There's a video Matt posted, a picture Bastin posted, 2 videos Bastin, and then me. I'll put a reaction.
Now, which form did you say? It's a lot
In
of
the
them
Final
here.
Fantasy chat.
Okay. Scrolling down.
It's got the little emotes reactions. Nod on Final Fantasy 14.com player download.na.
Scrolling down.
Final Fantasy. Wait, where? Oh,
And that's the actual client download.
I see the video with talking about with Dro.
Yeah, so it's
The
above
one
that.
210. Okay, I see Bastin.
FinalFantasy.com. PS download. Oh, I guess there goes my excuse.
Players download, not North American. That's
This looks like almost looks like Dark Souls.
Oh, the that.
New World
Yeah.
looks pretty good. Y'all ever looked at any of the gameplay?
Not yet. I've been seeing the talk about it. I hadn't looked at the gameplay yet.
I think I'm in I don't know what they want. Realm of Elfine. No, I don't want to do that.
I remember I didn't play this game. Some dude named his Chocobo DJ.
I'll put it in the Final Fantasy chat.
And I hit the download on it. I'm waiting to see what happened.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
It should move pretty quick too, because I installed a solid state drive. That's the next thing I'm gonna have to do too. Brandon, make me a NAS system.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful. We had one and it failed, and everything failed, and we had to spend $2,800 to get it recovered.
Horrible.
Yeah, it sucked. And it
Make a
took them
copy
like
before.
2 or 3 months to actually get it.
They're returned.
Yeah,
How many drives did you have?
it was just one.
Attached to
Well,
it?
the
Just
one
one?
that I gave him to. Yeah,
No, I mean like how many drives did you have attached to it?
oh, just one.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to buy multiple.
Yeah, that's
That-
something they
the
said.
thing
Like
is-
if you do a raid, it shares it on all of them. That way, if one fails, you still have it.
You still have it, yeah. Because I'm probably gonna get the one that has 5 or 6, and then that last one is like redundancy. That way, if something does happen, do it. And then I think you can also have it set up so it goes to a server, so some of your stuff saved too.
Right.
Some people, like for me, I've been doing like a lot of video stuff, and I'm recording a lot. And so I think if I'm tabbing it up like for the last month or so, I probably recorded maybe like 1.5 terabytes of
Holy
video.
crap.
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
So
I
it's-
don't record anything ever.
Yeah. I do, and then that's not counting the stuff that I have. Like that's like as far as like the gameplay content from the game and stuff that I was doing, and then like a lot of the other video stuff that I did prior to that. So I have to. I don't like deleting stuff, so I need to make sure that it's protected and saved. And so I have to buy a bunch of space. That way I don't have to worry about that. Buying terabyte here, 10 terabytes here. It's nice, but it's not really practical, especially when you buy standard hard drives, which I don't really like messing around with anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
I've kind of been shifting more to using solid states anyway.
I'll tell you what, though. I like the M.2 solid-state drives. They're coming down in price, and they're really nice. So if you got a motherboard that can put 1 or 2 of them on there, you can get 500 gigs or a terabyte for about the same thing as a normal SSD. And the read
You're talking about those ones that are kind of like
they're like a
they
card.
kind of slide in like a card.
Yes.
Yeah. Those things are they're dropping down. Like Samsung makes one, I think it's like 130.
Yeah, I've got
and
a
that's-
Western
that's-
Digital one that's, I think it's a 1 terabyte, and that's what I use. That's all my main games and my operating systems on. And I think I paid, at the time $200 for it, and that was 3 or 4 years ago. And I know since then they've come down. Well, I don't know about now with the shortage of everything.
Shortage, they've kind of going back up because it's the same thing that happened even if you take it away from I guess what hard drive and then talk about graphics card. This graphics card that I have is selling for like $1,200 or
What is it?
$800 depending on where you go.
Good
Like
God.
the what is it, the 980 Ti, I think, and this is like a $400 or $500 graphics card, but on certain sites like Newegg and those places,
Yeah.
the price has been fluctuating. Like for a new one, like $800 to $1,200,
It's
which
because
is why
it's because of the cryptocurrency.
Oh yeah.
that, and then like you said, the lack of resources for the
Yeah.
thing, because everybody was working from home, so everybody started building computers. So when they saw that market dips, people want this, demand is high now, price goes up.
I ain't spend like $600 on my whole computer. Damn, all
Yeah,
that.
that's the thing. Because I upgraded my processor too. I went from my i5 to i7 on this one, and I spent like I think it was $94. I bought it like used and then got it mailed to me. And then today I told you I went to go pick up this graphics card. I drove to the guy and then he just gave it to me. He's like, oh, what are you doing? I was like, I'm upgrading my computer and I'm gonna use the old parts and then make it into like a little mini server or use it as like a streaming computer. That way when I'm gaming, like on my PC, I don't have to use that processor to I process the stream.
Right.
So I'll just use it for
Yeah,
that.
my buddy V Man bought one of those like home server units. It's
Yeah.
like 26 terabytes. So like his wife can like if she takes pictures and shit, it'll get saved to the
To that.
server. Yeah.
That's what another friend of mine was telling me too. He did that. He did the same thing. He like upgraded his old computer, and he said in that situation you don't really need to put a graphics card in there because you're not processing anything.
Yeah, all you're doing is
You just put hard drive. Like he put like 32 terabytes of hard drive space, and he uses this shit for. He has like this Plex server that he puts movies and stuff on, and then like people will come on there and watch them. Like so, you watch all kinds of movies and stuff.
See, I want to
On
do
his-
like something like that and do a private Final Fantasy XI server, but I could never get it to work correctly.
No, sure.
At one point in time, a long time ago, I had it where I wasn't on a private server, but it was like a solo game.
Raymond was on a private server at one point. He kept telling me about it.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
fun. It's fun, but it's old school. You like when you're in a party, it's just like back in 2004 to 2008, where you're literally in a party for 3 hours to get a level. So
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
guess some people like that time period.
I thought it was
guess that's-
great, but it worked for that time because I had a crap job. I didn't have any real responsibilities, so it's like, hey, I'm going to call in because I'm not getting out of this party. Where, yeah, I'm 40 years old now. I got wife and kids. I can't just be like, hey, I'm going to go play Final Fantasy on this free server, so I'm not going to be able to come in because I'm in a party. Like, I can't do that now. So it's like,
'Cause I can't come in because I'm in the party. Leave me alone.
yeah,
I remember making parties with DJ, and then me passing out, waking up, and like my first still partying.
Mm-hmm.
Just jump
Me
back
in
in
there.
like nothing happened.
So I was. You come in like, oh hey, what's up, guys? Stay up all night. I'm over that.
Yeah.
'Cause I fall asleep on you guys when if I come in and I'm talking for a couple hours. I'm like I'm done now. There is no more all night parties.
I did that
Yeah.
Saturday night. I was stupid. I was up till 4:30. Me, Andy, and Matt were doing dungeons and stuff, and we were up till 4:30. And I was like, "Yeah, I can't do that again." Sunday was completely wasted. All I did was sleep. Today actually hadn't been that bad. I thought I'd be a lot more tired than I was. But
It definitely gets you to the point. If you do that enough times, you start to feel like because like you said, it carries over to your next day, and if you have something to do, then it becomes problematic. On a weekend, I can see that not being a big deal, but a lot of times for me, I'm trying to I like being up early, and then which in turn makes me sleepier earlier. So probably by the time Dan's getting ready to go to work, I'm usually fall asleep at the computer.
Speaking of going to bed, I'll let y'all tomorrow.
All right, sir.
all right.
Yeah, I posted that New World gameplay in the Final Fantasy chat thing. Looked pretty good. It reminded me of like Dark Souls, where you're like dodge and block and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never actually played Dark Souls.
I kind of can't wait till Ashes of Creation comes out because of the types of systems they have in the game that are going to be in, but I'm just like, meh.
There's so many damn games out right now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll let you all tomorrow.
All right, dude. See you.
Peace.
Later.
Somebody's snoring.
That might be me.
I don't know, man. You're falling asleep
Huh.
over here catching
Yeah.
disease.
Yeah, I woke up a bit
Yeah.
earlier than I would today, so I think it's catching up there.
Yeah.
What time is it? Let's see here.
It's 9:30.
Oh shit, 9:30. That's all right. All good. Get a little nap before work. Where am I here? I need more of these things. I need 30, 20.
That may be the first step too. I may like just for starters. I may do that. Make the side computer and then just make it until buy enough. I guess storage, so I can at least back stuff up. 'Cause I want to see what those RAID hard drives they're about. I know they're expensive as crap, but
Well, you can use
Yeah.
normal hard drives for it. The only thing with it is, when you set it up, if they're not specifically made to be in a RAID, there's a higher likely
Yeah, so-
chance that it'll fail.
yeah,
But I mean, if you do it with an SSD, I don't think you're really having any issues unless you have a massive power surge. Mechanical, that's
Yeah.
what wrong with that one hard drive I had. It was a mechanical hard drive. So when it failed, the actual what do they call those?
Stick.
things?
What do you call the reader? The reader.
Yeah, the arms that go across the platter.
Yep.
They were
It
bad.
impacted.
So they had to take the platters out, and they kept trying to put them into different hard drive enclosures, and they finally got it. But once they got it, then they were like, well, your data's not stored like all together. So like a picture was actually in like 4 different spots. So they had to have this program that went in and literally just like tried to find all the information and put it together like a puzzle to get. So it's like there's certain pictures and videos that we have like literal like 10 copies of, which is kind of stupid, but it's like they had to do that in order to get everything on there put together so that we'd have our software back.
yeah. That's why a lot of times that people try to avoid that. That's and just looking at those systems, I can kind of understand why they're so expensive.
Yeah.
I know it's just like for the tower itself, not including the damn drives, is like 1,600 for one of the ones I saw. Like the ones that's kind of like highly recommended. People were like, it's super expensive, but
Right.
my opinion is worth it. That's kind of like my worst thing. Like I started thinking more than anything else, like if something were to happen and like house burns down or flood or whatever. I mean, there's been plenty of those kind of disasters happening around. What happens to all of your, I guess, all of your data? And so I would much rather have mine be backed up to something where it is like on your own server, where you don't have to worry about that as much.
Yeah. There's a guy at work whose sister has her own server, and she uses it to where she doesn't have to pay for internet. She has her own internet.
Yeah, I know she probably just pays the premium to keep it going, and I'm all for that because a lot of stuff I've been doing a lot lately, I have to. It's more important for me to keep those assets than to get rid of them. So I think that paying for that service is worth it.
Hey guys,
if
did you give
know
me a
you're
bottle of
gonna
water?
use
Thank you. And the no bakes? Well, we'll see.
it. No bad cookies.
4:30. Yes, I was up till 4:30 Saturday night. My mom commented on the stream like 4:30.
Shit.
Yeah, I did.
Oops.
It was worth it. I had fun.
There you go.
One thing I'm seeing is this game is that I'm playing this Fantasy Star, just running around on the tutorial mode. It's running a lot better than it was before. It was super choppy, and now I'm not having that issue.
Not bad, not bad.
That's
At first,
good.
I was thinking this thing wouldn't fit though, like the graphics card, because I have, and I didn't really think about that before, but I have like one of the smaller motherboards.
Oh, it
That's
fit.
fine. Yeah, it went in there. It was snug, but it went in.
Tell Cole to come here. Yeah, only 2.
That's how you pick that up.
Turn that thing off. One out of 10. Here I said I was going to stop at level 10. So I do my level 5 and level 10 job quest or class quest. And I'm level 17.
Boom.
Uh-oh.
Who does?
Probably Liz.
Who does somebody? Oh.
This guy's in me was something kind of weird. Oh, hold on. I think I've been drinking a Jamba Juice.
Jamba Juice.
Yeah, that's what I just drunk on this game. You drink juice to stay alive. It's like your HP regeneration.
Aha.
My dude looks like an Elvin.
Oh, give me a high quality. Here we go. 3 out of 10. Yeah, 4 out of 10.
Trying to figure out what the. Okay, I downloaded that thing. Why? Oh, there it is, right there. Final Fantasy setup. Set.
I'm gonna hit 20 before I forget these stupid things. I think it's made to do that. By the time you finish your one quest, boom, it hits you with the... It's like I'm doing the level 10 quest, and I'm level 18. I'm gonna have a level 15 quest I gotta do. And I don't even have the action that increases crafting and gathering rates.
Shit.
It's the weird thing for this thing. It's saying that the installation was complete, but I don't see the game on my desktop at all.
7:14 next day.
Come on. And Liz is like, what do you want to do today? I'm like, sounds stupid, but I want to craft. I just
Oh, on the game?
yeah,
Oh.
I just felt like crafting.
I
It's
said
like
I want to
on my
craft.
main, all my crafting and gathering are level 70 already.
Right.
But I literally burnt myself out and spent millions and millions of gil to just like buy the high quality turn-in items instead of doing it.
Oh, okay.
Come on, 3 more. I'm gonna hit level 19 here in a minute. I went from 1 to 19 in what, 2 hours?
It's
Not even 2 hours because I helped Liz run that dungeon.
yeah, that's right.
Level 19.
Please never stop raining. Good God. I'll be right back. Go to bed.
Yeah, yo.
Why the hell don't these guys let me try to update my photo?
Yeah, even just doing these mining, like all the crafting menus are different from when they were the last time I played. Definitely,
Yeah,
the
everyone-
experiences. I don't know if it's a campaign they're having or what, but the experience gain rate is like super high. Dun, dun, dun. One more. Boom. Hoodah. And there's a giant floating whale. Because that makes logical sense. Alright, Aethernet, Miners Guild. As soon as I turn it in, he's going to have a level 15 quest for me. I need pants. Fart. So then my level 20 quest. Alright, what am I getting this time? Carbonized matter. Let's see what carbonized matter is at the auction house. Because crap, sitting here for an hour trying to get 100 of them things. Nope. Grade 1. Okay, so that was right. Nope, that wasn't it. Pause. Damn, looks like I can't buy them. Because I just bought 100 of these stupid things and that don't count.
And let you buy what?
Tried to buy these so I wouldn't have to do them. So I gotta go Deep Canyon. There's Deep Canyon. I haven't been there yet. Oh, that's a person. Middle Enosia. I don't even have that unlocked. It's an item that's no longer used in the game. That's not even fair. Upper, middle. Blah. How do I go? I don't even know what I'm doing.
Like that ever in my life. Come over here and put me in this.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, they're showing like this video of this big ass lion walking down the road, and then show like this one with this snake had like snake had like I guess laid eggs, and it laid like a bunch of them. But usually snake eggs are kind of like soft.
Mm-hmm.
They come out. He's like, yeah, we gotta move. She crushes them. This lion looks huge though. Jeez.
Yeah, they're bigger than people think.
Yeah, I've never seen. That's the one thing I want to. For some reason, I want to go. I should go to the zoo, my local zoo, but I want to go on a safari trip and do that. Like I've been thinking about interesting things to record and like places to go, and that's always been the place I would like to go.
Yeah.
Not many people want to make that trip though.
Yeah, we've been to the Columbus Zoo. And
Yeah.
it was fun as much as it could be, just because my kids were young.
Smaller.
Yeah. Maybe 4 to 7 years old, something like that.
I was in Columbus the week before I went to Philly. I almost forgot about that for the weekend. I flew my drone off of a mountain out there. I can't remember. I don't even remember what area it was. But he said, "Oh, let's go out to this area." I said, "Oh, really? I'm gonna fly my drone off. Fly my drone off of this mountain." This thing is walking down the road with a bunch of cars.
Yeah.
So I don't think I've ever seen a lion walk and like that close to people.
It's probably some type of a nature reserve. Or the people are just really dumb.
Yeah, it's like they're all. I'm trying to figure out what location this is, but it's like people are on the road and then the lion just comes up like out of the forest, out of the brush, and he's just walking down the road. Looks like from the license plates, it's obviously overseas,
Yeah.
international. I'm thinking those plates look to me like they're kind of European. They're like yellow plates. That could be wrong, though. Who knows?
As much as I don't want to do this because I want to level other stuff, I don't mind doing this.
Yeah, I wish this one shot where this dude is like perfect blue water. The fucking whale comes out of the middle. Boat moves out. Wow. I gotta get out here. I gotta stop looking at these videos.
To the face. Level 21. Ugh. At least it's a change of scenery. So one thing I don't like about Ula, it's just a desert wasteland. Kind of like Bastock. Yeah, I'm having a lot more fun playing this game. And I thought I'd be more like wanting to get on my main character, but I don't. I like playing this guy. Kind of starting.
Yeah, I think I remember asking you about that game, but you were like, I haven't played that game in a long time.
It was years. It was like maybe a couple months after Stormblood came out. No, Shadowbringers. No, it was Stormblood, and then we raided. We did all like the end game, like actual end game raids. Me and Matt did, and we just got burnt out on it. So we stopped playing, and then they had a login campaign, and the Shadowbringers came out. We played that, and just like hit it hard, try to get it done as fast as possible to try to like grind the end game gear. And we were like, screw this, we're done. And I haven't played since then. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna play it again, but I'm gonna play to enjoy the game. Because like when I first started playing, that's something I really liked about it is the story was really, really good. And I took the time to read all the cutscenes, and I took the time to like explore every inch of the map. That's something I am kind of disappointed. When you go in an area, you unlock the whole map. Before, when you went into an area, you actually had to like, it was like a fog of war thing. You had to unlock all the areas. And so it's like, okay, cool, I unlocked the whole map, but I kind of wish the exploration was there again, especially for the newer areas.
Okay.
You know, areas I don't know, I'm not familiar with, but it's like, oh well. I'm still like enjoying like this. I'm just running around like an idiot. Leveling my mining.
Did you tell Liz? She's like, oh, what do I want to do? I want to farm.
Yeah. So she got on, and we did a dungeon with her that she needed to progress through the story. And she's like, I don't know where to go. I'm like, I don't either. Like, I don't remember. Like, my character was so much farther than where she's at. But at the same time, I don't even know where my character's at.
It's like the midway point for you now.
So I'm like, I'm just starting over, fresh, brand new character. And it's fun. Now, certain things I do read the cutscenes. Some things I don't, like the crafting cutscenes for like quests. I'm not reading the cutscenes. I'm just gonna skip it because I don't care about the actual storyline of like how to become a great miner and who the great miner I'm trying to be is and whatever. Like I just hit rocks. I'm doing it for crafting.
In the first iteration, I remember I actually tried to mine and shit. Like,
It sucked. I think all my crafts are level 7, and I think my actual. Let me see, because I have a Narb lodestone. Boom. All right, so classes and jobs. All right, so yeah, so everything was 70. My miner was 59, my botanist was 52, and my fisher was 43. But back when I played that, you literally had to mine everything. There wasn't, and it was like,
right.
Like by everything I would have done tonight, I might have been level 5 before.
Shit.
Where here I'm level 20, almost 22.
They changed it like they did 11. Made it easier for people to progress.
Yes. And I don't mind it. It's cool. Because there's starting over fresh, there's so much to do as far as there's a ton of storyline. There's all the jobs to unlock, all the crafting and stuff. Like there's lots to do starting over fresh. If you're still playing the end game, getting every job, their max stuff, and all you're doing is like doing the 3 raids over and over and over and over and over. That's what burnt me out, and I hated this game because there was no content. Because all I was doing was just shooting for that end game gear or that end game weapon, and it was like, when am I gonna have fun? Because I'm not.
Yeah, and that's
fun.
what you do tend to miss out on this stuff. Like if you just like, and sometimes people get orientated just to that, like just the end game, and I'm like, dude, what about the path to get there? Like whatever.
Right.
For me, like the end game isn't as important as like the story and like like the world itself. I mean, fucking hell.
Yeah.
It was at least that was my point. At least at 11, I didn't care so much about getting the end game stuff. I wanted to like see what the story led and that whole thing.
Yeah, and that's what I'm doing on this. I'm like, I'm just gonna relax and take my time. Just like 22, and try to like level like all my crafting stuff. Just try to level it up together. Do 10, 20 levels, and then jump to another one. Do another 10, 20 levels. Do another one.
Right.
Because a lot of them feed each other as far as like materials and stuff like that.
That's true.
Where the last time I did it, I literally did the guild leaves, like the little mini quests, and all they were turn-in quests. So it's like, if you turn in a high quality, you get 2 to 4 times the experience. So I would just go to the auction house, buy the high quality items, and turn them in. And I power leveled my way through the game like that. So I didn't get, I guess, the enjoyment of trying to level crafts. And that's something else I want to do this time is like here I have a gathering log. So here's all the stuff from level 1 to 5. I got to get ice shards, earth shards, and then I have my first 1 to 5 gathering log done. Then there's a level 6 to 10. So it's like I want to try to get all of these completed. Where the crafting the crafting log is the same way. Where you can, as you craft it, you get like it checked off.
Right.
So it's like, oh, that'd be kind of cool to be able to, actually not just craft to get a high
Almost like
level
Minecraft,
craft.
where you had those logs and you had to like basically you evolved basically following the log almost.
Right, but do it for
I
the
gotcha.
completion. So it's like,
Right.
hey, my crafting log's completely done because I actually did them all, and that'll help me
Right.
learn. Because there are some people that they would write like macros to guarantee high quality sense, or to guarantee a like multiple, like when you synth it, you get 2 items instead of 1.
Right.
So there was people that had that stuff, and you had to have specific gear to get it. You had to have the best gear, and in this you can like meld materia in it, which gives boosted effects. But then you can over meld too, to push it, and it's like that's fun in games and everything until you like again get burnt out doing that. And that's something I got with my crafter. Yeah, I got the best gear. I over melded it, spent a crap ton of gil doing that, and then it's like by the time I got the gear decked out, there was an upgrade in gear to where just the base gear was better than what I had decked out. But I couldn't do anything because in this game, you can't just get a piece of gear like an 11 and then turn around and put it on the auction house.
Right.
When you wear it, it's bound to your character. So all you can do is sell it to an NPC.
And get
Right.
pretty much screwed on the price.
Yes.
It's, you know.
So, that's why it's like, well, I'm just going to worry about having fun and doing it. And then if we can get more people to play, or we get more people to, in the actual current game community to play with, it's like, hey, I need this. Hey, I'll craft it for you.
Right.
You're making a comeback for real.
Yeah.
Did you retire from 11?
No, I still have
No, we're still working 11.
We're still, but that's the thing. It's like it's just me and Danner.
Yeah,
And
it's just 2.
We're just all we do is get on once a week to
Yeah, we're doing this like mission completion thing.
to try to get the best weapon for my Geo and his rune fencer.
I remember you guys were doing the NPC thing. You were trying to get all the NPCs last time I talked to you.
Yeah,
Right.
We basically got it narrowed down to where we only need 1 left, but it's like you have to basically do an entire expansion just to get them, and we're like,
Yeah, it's kind of like, what the fuck?
yeah, why do we want to do Wings of the Goddess all over again? And
Right,
for a
like
while
the
there, I
whole
was playing it. I was doing all the Records of Eminence.
Yeah, you were hitting everything. You was
Yes.
like doing it all.
And it was fun, but at the same time, it's like I'd get on for 15 minutes and be like, all right, I'm done. I'm sick of just running around the same
Right.
zones, killing
Killing-
stuff. And maybe I'll feel the same way thing about this, and I can just bounce back and forth. Like, hey, I'm going to do Records Remnants, or today I'm going to craft. And that's something, too, is playing with Andy. He's new to the game, even though he's got a level 50 character. But it's
Right.
like, it's been so long since he's played that it's like, hey, cool, we're like rediscovering the game together. And it makes it
Oh, yeah,
makes it
definitely.
fun, because he's not in it to get end game. He's in it to just enjoy playing the game. And that helps.
If I go in, I wouldn't play Lancer. I'd do either like I don't know, a different thing just to get another job started. Basically, just for the just to try to remember everything, because I would be like, ugh.
Yeah. Well, it's like I did that dungeon with Liz, and I'm like,
Right.
why
Like,
why
what's
can't I
going on?
rotate? And then the person's yelling, tank stance, and I'm like, oh, I totally forgot about that. There's a button
funny
I
as
have
hell.
to do that keeps my enmity up. Well,
Right.
Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm more noob at this than I thought I was.
Right. Well, it's been long enough where you can say, hey, it's really, you're out of whack, basically.
And that's after I just got sent. Hey, everybody, Alora's a noob. She hasn't played in a couple years, like 6 years. And then who looks like an idiot? Me.
It's like, so I haven't played in 7.
Yeah.
I was just trying to get her help.
Yeah.
Lord knows I needed to. Oh, God. That's awesome. We just fired lightning from somewhere? What the fuck? Well, there is somebody here.
That's something. It's like I picked Conjurer. I hate healing, but I'm like,
Oh.
you know what? It's something I'm not used to doing, and nobody
It'll
wants
be
to do
something,
healing.
you're
So
right.
if we all get on, we got a healer.
Shit.
And it's different, like you said. Instead of playing the same job you always play
Right,
something
clear.
different. And
Something that you don't normally do.
yeah,
You're right about that. Everybody hates being the healer. People hate that job.
yeah.
I never really disliked it that much, but
It just stressed me for the fact that I'd hate for somebody to die on my watch. So I was like, oh shit, I fucked up.
Yeah, see, I can see if I can go get crafting stuff. Who to be?
Hello.
Oh,
There he
hey.
is. Took you long enough. I got my
Well-
miner up to level 23. So if you need any ore, let me know.
All right. No, I had a meeting tonight, and then my computer crashed, and I lost all my shit
Oh no.
during the football meeting. So I
Oh.
just now got everything. Yeah.
Hey, actually, have they announced anything about October season section? Whatever.
Well, as far as right now, it's everything's on as planned. So
Okay.
we've started our meetings and everything, and then as soon as I joined it tonight, my computer crashed, and I logged back on, got it back on, and everything was gone. All my Discord, all my emails, everything.
What, like the memory was wiped, or just?
I have no idea. It was just all my games were wiped.
Was it the
So,
icons or the full-on actual hard, like total data loss?
I'm thinking just the icons, because I was
Oh.
actually able to go into my files, but yeah, like my desktop was like clear. There was nothing on my desktop.
Weird.
Yeah. But
How did I just learn? I learned something. Fine. No.
so I don't know how long you were planning on staying on tonight, but if you want, I figured at least you're probably getting ready to go to the bed though, aren't you, Brandon?
Well, we'll see how that plays out. Okay.
Import culture, this is the one. Let's see. Crit rate.
I gotta pee though. I will be right back.
I'm gonna do a little test run of the Rust.
Oh, you're actually doing Rust load up.
No, I'm loading up. I want to see how it runs.
Oh.
I've been like, that's what I've been doing. I'm not. I get.
Oh,
on-
you're just
I
testing
get on
different games?
testing this different games just to see how they run.
Right.
I was playing Fantasy Star. I did like the little small tutorial for that one. Although I've already leveled up on there. Ran decent. Star Wars. I was on there. The game have just been running in the background. Ran
Right.
nice. I was on that Grim Dawn, the game that I told you about before. That game was like night and day difference. It was choppy when I was running before on my other graphics card. Now, complete difference. So that I'm happy about. The thing that needs to happen now is I'm probably going to give me another. When I move all that other stuff, I'm going to give me another motherboard, which isn't going to be that expensive, and then get me more
So-
RAM, faster
What-
RAM. I think I
what
may
is it
try
that
to
is
get
up?
32 instead of 16. Go from there. Well, let me see. I'm going to join one of these random servers.
Still work? Weird.
Try the official server. I never joined these.
Oh shit. Oh, that's right. I fell asleep last time I was on, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Yeah. I am like stuck in a mountain or something.
Right, I forgot about that. Your chocobo was running full tilt.
Oh, his chocobo left him.
No, he was on a chocobo when he fell asleep. So all you saw, like, he was streaming at the time, and you saw that
Apparently, I had
chocobo
it on auto run.
yeah, it was on auto run. That sucker was just pumping hard like all night long. And I had it running for a while too. Like I forgot about that shit.
Whoops.
Yeah, we look over like, God damn, that thing's gonna level up for speed. What is this kid's? Why is this mission still going? Jesus Christ, kid, this. I got here. Blah blah blah. Lavender blah.
So, Brandon, did you turn anything in since Saturday?
I have Believe in Yourself.
I've got that one, and then I got Proof of Might.
That is your class quest that you were working on when you fell asleep.
Ah, that's right. Okay.
I need a. There it is.
Hey, you should go back to the Free Company house and tell me what you think. We changed it.
How do I get there from where I'm at?
Well, finish your quest when you're done with it.
Okay. Wait. that's not it.
Hey, Jaruki Renuki logged in today.
Who?
What?
One of the people in our free company.
Oh,
That's my old neighbor's brother.
Oops.
What's this? Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Until I woke up. I'm arisen. All of a sudden, they have me on a beach somewhere. I don't know. I'm on a regular server. Guys saying, "What can you give me?" The zombies are coming soon. Before they get here, I'm gonna ingest the bean burrito. Prepare.
Prepare for explosions.
Prepare for explosion. But the explosion is gonna happen in my pants because I don't have any. It's gonna happen behind a tree. Wait a minute. What's this? I have to hit. How the hell do you get out of this mode? Oh, okay, there it is.
Upper Lenosha. Do I have Upper Lenosha? No.
I think I have to change the graphics too. Yeah, change them, make them a little better. Screw that. This is a new graphics card. It need to be a lot better. Upgrade. Got to push the limits. I want to see what it can do now.
It could do the cha-cha.
like a little girl. No. Okay.
I did upgrade my gear a little bit, so I have better chances of actually hitting stuff.
Oh, cool.
As far as, well, my mining. So I can actually get stuff
Yeah.
from mining. Are we at Upper Lenosha? Yeah, so I have to go across the ship. No! I hope this thing stops following me.
Okay.
They'll go ahead and give those people air. Give those people air. Loud.
No!
Oh.
It's the chopper. Loud. Loud. Do it loud.
I missed that shit.
I forgot how the hell do you switch? Oh, there it is. Never mind, I forgot. I have to use the mouse. Well, I mean, it's moving a lot better. That's one thing.
Oh, shit.
It's always hard to aim. I respect you guys who like playing with mice, with the mouse.
All my life, baby. Well, that's all pretty much I ever use: keyboard and fucking mouse.
Yeah. That's how that's how I'm playing 14. And it's weird because with 11, I always use a gamepad or the controller.
Really?
The Logitech gamepad,
Hmm.
the one that looks like a play. Yeah, that's what I used because I started playing Final Fantasy 11 on PlayStation. What was it 2? I think 2 or 3. What was the one? Was it
There's
2?
two.
Oh wow.
So I always play with a controller anyway. My controller, I bought it for PC and I was using that Logitech controller and it broke. And I couldn't play the game. I was like, man, I can't play this shit without a controller.
Yes.
Yeah, I play with Logitech G13. That's like a programmable keypad. It's not a controller. And then I use
Right.
a Logitech, I don't know what it's called, G300 mouse.
Hmm.
It's got the number pad on the side.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's what this Razer Naga I have.
Yeah.
But I was actually thinking of converting everything to Logitech.
Here, I'm
So,
gonna put,
because I really like their headsets and all that.
this is my gamepad.
Yeah, their headsets are nice.
G600 is what it is.
I mean, it's been funny when I started gaming a lot.
This is my mouse.
Oh, wait a minute. Who is this naked dude over here?
That's me.
Uh,
I don't
How's it going, buddy?
know what you're talking about. And then
How's
what
it
do I
going?
have? I have a Steel Series 7, I think.
He's a naked guy. He ran up on me.
Oh shit.
He just said hi and he ran up. He had a rock in his hand. I had a flare. he was a little respectful when he had underwear on.
Got a little cock in his hand.
Happy about that.
I mean,
I think it's a Steel Series 5. Or Artist 3. Nope, it's got to be the 5. And here's my headset. And then
are you putting it in lobby?
I'm putting it in the Final Fantasy chat.
Oh, okay.
And then here, holy crap, the keyboard is dumb expensive, but it's probably because they don't make it anymore. Because it was like $50 when I bought it, and now it's saying it's $200. And that's my
What
keyboard.
keyboard
Wow,
do you
wait.
have?
But that's all the stuff I use. The headset's wired.
Well, at least I get a half hour to try beating this guy. Christ almighty.
The one thing I will say is I like their Logitech keyboards.
Yeah, this one's pretty nice. Like I said, it was. I think I actually got this keyboard at Walmart. It was like $20 to $50. So it wasn't
I'm gonna
bad.
look at the one you have.
But the one I have now on Amazon's $212. So
It's crazy.
I think it's because I bought it so long ago they don't make it anymore. I mean, I think that's why it's cost that much.
They probably call it the updated version of Pro or something, and then
Yeah.
try to screw people over. Because I guess the keyboard that I have is the Logitech one too. Is They made two versions of it. One for Mac, one for PC. I bought the one for Mac because I liked the style and how it was like a solar power one where you put like one of the little small batteries
Oh,
in
boy.
there and then recharge or whatever.
Yeah.
I bought the same one for my PC, like the one that was kind of for PCs, and I think it was probably $30 more. And I think it performs. The performance is not as good as the other one that's older, but I still use them because I like having these keyboards. I just like the style. But they're definitely price gouging on a lot of stuff.
Mm.
The one company that's kind of taken over in terms of just overall tech for gaming and PC setups is Elgato. They're fucking everywhere now. They got.
I have
I think they're in
their
the lineup.
what used to be their large streaming deck. Now it's like the medium. They have a small, medium, and now they have a huge one. And I use that downstairs for D&D. It's like for
Yeah, I have
camera
the small
Oh, so
tricks
that
and
one that.
stuff.
Right, right.
I got the 15 key one. I think that's the small one. They
I
have a
think
lot
that's
of.
the medium one. They have a smaller one that's only like 3 or 4 buttons.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we got
Yeah, I
the
have
same
the
one on
medium.
that.
Yeah, I like their stream deck. It's nice. They have like a little switch box, which is what I was wanting. Because in certain situations where you would play games, I like to be able to adjust the audio. Let's say if you're talking to
Let's see
people
what we got
in
here.
Discord, you want to be able to turn the volume down on them and then adjust audio levels. And for you to do that, you would need that. It's not Elgato didn't make it initially, but they make a version of it now because I guess they saw they were losing money not having it.
You
So
have to link that so I can see it. Because one of my biggest issues when I stream, especially D&D, is the audio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mic was. I think that mic jumped again last. Just this last session. Like I think it jumped from your microphone back to the laptop, but we were getting like it sounded more like everybody's voices were over. It was hard to kind of pierce through it and to hear you.
Oh wow.
Yeah, just I don't know why it does that. Like it jumps around. I guess sometimes it just like flip back or something.
Yeah.
Shit.
and I'm gonna find it.
Yeah.
How do you like that SteelSeries?
I love it. It's comfortable. Like I said, it's wired, but it has
Right.
it has a toggle on it where you can switch it from where it's even game and chat, or you can like switch it to where you only hear game or you only hear chat.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, me and Matt
I've been-
got them at the same time.
Nice. I've been seeing those. I got the Logitech. What is it? The G930.
I don't know what that is.
I've been.
I had a
It's their
Logitech headset,
gaming.
but they broke. And then I went with the $200 and some Corsair wireless ones, and they were awesome.
Mhm.
Best comfortable, best sound.
Beer
But
back.
then when my kids were younger, they turned something on, and it just made it to where they blew the speakers inside the
Oh,
headset.
jeez.
So
Well,
and I tried another set of Corsair, and they sucked. So I went with these because they had some of the best reviews for like moderately priced to cheap, and the people just said the quality and like they were comfortable.
yeah. Well, see, I got mine at Best Buy, the Logitech, and I've been using it since, well, at least 4 years now. But I do the Geek Squad thing. So
What's that?
If-
Bye.
if I have any issue with it, I have 2-year warranty. I just go there and pay like $20 for like the warranty fee or whatever, and then they exchange for equal or lesser value headset.
Like a Best Buy, the Best Buy warranty,
Yeah.
pretty much. I'm
So
about
it's
to
kind of
see
nice.
what
Well, like earlier this year when I was having that issue with the sound, I thought it was the headset. So I took it to Best Buy and told them what was going on, and they, exchanged it for a new one.
I put it in a thing. It's called the Wave XLR soundboard.
Oh wow.
God, I was taking over the world.
Okay.
And you can hook it up to your PC and then adjust audio levels. And the thing is, the guy who kind of told me about it, because he would always, we always see Elgato tech. He said, man, they got more tech for Elgato. Because he wants to buy a new mic, and then they also sell lights and stuff too, which I already have lights. So when I stream, I don't really need them. And then as of late, I have when I stream, I don't even turn my camera on. A lot of times, in times in which I've have stream, I'll just I don't really want to mess around with this DSLR. So I just said the hell with it, and then I just stream. It's like, you guys can hear me. That's good enough for now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like all my webcams are downstairs, so I don't... Like, right now I'm streaming, and you can't see my face. And nobody wants to really see me. And I'm not, one of those, over-the-top interactive gamers where I'm like, hey, yeah, blah, 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 and I don't have boobs, so, there's nothing to see.
Right.
Yeah, the thing is, just using the software, the OBS software, I've noticed I'll have my DSLR kind of set up perfectly, and then if I turn the software off and turn it back on, it always shifts. So that started to get kind of annoying. I was like, this camera is super expensive. There's no way in hell that I shouldn't be able to save the settings for the position of the camera. I shouldn't have to reset it every time.
Right. But yeah, that's the headset that I'm using, or have been using.
Okay, yeah, I had a cheaper version of those. Because there's the top of the line.
Hmm.
Wait a minute, let me look at these.
I had, let's see if I can scroll down if they can show other ones.
I remember seeing these.
Yes,
I thought
the
it
ones
was
I
for-
had looked more like the G332, and they were blue, but they were cheaper than those.
Okay. The only issue I have with this is that pad across the top.
Yeah.
When you first
Crappy.
get it, it's really hard.
Mm.
So, for about a week or two, it just, the top of my head where that rests is sore, but then it softens up, and I haven't really.
How is the over the ear? I guess how is wearing them over the ears after long periods of time? Is it bad or not really?
It's not too bad. It's actually that cushion on the ear is really comfy. The only issue I have is my ears get hot.
Yeah. That's
So-
kind of what I was thinking. Summertime or
Yeah.
wintertime. Yeah, it's
So, but I just pull it, pull one in front of my.
for one ahead, and then you just have one on. You can hear. it.
Yeah. Well, it's sound canceling too, so I can't hear nothing except for what's going on in my ears. So yeah, I'm always with one ear on, one ear off, and it's still pretty comfortable.
They kind of made those that way for the mainly for the people who play those, I guess, FPS games.
Mm-hmm.
So you can kind of surround yourself in the environment. Oh yeah, where are they coming from? Oh, I heard footsteps over here.
Right.
Go get them, that kind of shit. I've always ideally I bought some Sony noise canceling headphones, and that's really the only issue that I have with my PC now, and why I want another motherboard, because I've tried purchasing those Bluetooth kind of dongles, the ones that you plug in, but I've noticed that you always have issues where there will be latency in the audio where it'll be off, and if you look really close, if you're looking at somebody talk, you'll see that the audio.
Oh yeah.
And so for me, I've always been next time I'm just gonna have to get a motherboard and then change this. That's my kind of my next step. Get a motherboard, get another motherboard, and get some more RAM. And then I'm just gonna switch this motherboard out, switch that out, and then do that. Probably get a power supply, and then I'll have another computer to use to do what I need to do. I'll probably use it as a startup for my stream.
Nice.
I mean, technically, I could stream off of. I know people who do that with boot camp, but you can stream. I've seen the guy who he was doing his streaming off of his MacBook Pro, and he was doing his gaming on his actual gaming PC.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like a switcher.
Well, that's something I've seen some people do. Is like they have a gaming rig,
Mm-hmm.
and then they have a streaming rig, and I'm like, well, what's the difference? Like, how are they built different?
Well, when you have like when you have if you have two rigs set up, then you know how when you're running a game that's super taxing on your system, like Rust or one of those, if you're streaming, that's kind of like putting double the load on there. But if you separate the systems, then your game runs better, which in turn makes the stream.
I don't know how that would work. Like, how would you stream something on it unless you have a capture card or something like that? Where
well, you have a the Elgato makes the capture card, so you can connect straight through it, or you could just use the Elgato Stream Deck. I don't know if you have that too.
I have
and
the
then
Stream
you can
Deck.
connect. Do you have like the capture card, like the one?
I don't have a capture card.
Yeah, I have one of those, and they make two different versions. They make the one that you can plug in via USB. I think it was a 3.0 in your computer, which I have hooked up to my computer, or you can have the one that you put into your computer like you would a graphics card.
Yeah, the PCIe.
And then you just plug it in. Yeah, and then just do it that way, and then you hook it up, and a lot of people hook their computers together. Like if they're the guy that I saw who did the one with the two PCs, he just had like a thing. So he had one keyboard and he had two computers set up, and he had like a little switcher, so he could switch between the PCs that he was using.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other guy had one set up where he had a PC, his gaming PC, and then he had his MacBook Pro that was running Boot Camp on there. So he had like I guess Windows on there, and then he would just do the same thing. And he has it like I can't remember the names of the cords he had, but he just had them hooked up probably through like a USB, like a US. What is it? Probably like a USB, the USB going to each computer, and then just had them running that way. And from what I've been told, it makes the stream look a lot smoother, because most of them dudes who do that are typically they're on Twitch or YouTube, and they're kind of like partners, or even Facebook, and they're usually streaming like 1080p. So they notice a big difference in the way that their game runs.
Yeah, and they have
latency
professional like logos and stamps and transitions and all that crap. It's all set up like my stuff I think is pretty good, but it's basically like I pay $150 for a year for Streamlabs Prime, so I get like just a pre-generated like suite with transitions and stuff. It's not specific to my
your gaming platform.
It's like general where anybody can have the same backgrounds and stuff.
You want to know the funny thing? A lot of those things you could have somebody set your thing up, and you say you're spending $150 a year, but some of those dudes, they just pay people. It's kind of like you did for your logo. They pay people to on some of those same kind of like.
Well, that's my logo. I made it through the Streamlabs. Like they had like a logo maker, and I went in and made it custom through their logo maker.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. But a lot of those dudes, they pay people to make their logos and make their kind of like their transitions and all that stuff for them.
Yeah.
They pay people like just pay them one time, and then they have the rights to it. It's kind of because I thought about doing that too. For me, for like one of the channels that I had up, just to have I guess a fresher take on one of the logos that I did make for the channel. just to have it. And I have no problem paying for digital assets. Like it's the same thing for the music. Like a lot of times on, especially specifically YouTube, they'll flag your ass if you put like if you have any music playing in videos, and that's the one issue that I have too. Like a lot of times if I'm recording in the gym, like a lot of times ambient sounds, you'll hear people listen to music or there'll be music playing through the speakers. And so I'm trying to like get rid of all that. And I'm lucky enough that I got a dude who makes music, so I just use his music and block all of the other noise out. Space, but I mean, a lot of people kind of. I mean, that's kind of the issue. And it's the same thing that happens with the one guy. He's like a big Elgato advocate. He talks about them and their products all the time. But he started. Well, he didn't. He like I guess he paid a guy or like a musician to do music, and then he's kind of like giving the music away for free on Spotify. But obviously he gets a percentage every time somebody uses it. But since everybody's streaming now, he's making a fuck ton of money off of it because everybody's using it because those assets are free. So you can use them on Twitch, with Facebook, YouTube, like all of these platforms where people can't use music because a lot of the record labels are coming after people for using it.
Oh, right.
They haven't really done it on TikTok as much now, but like TikTok, Bigo, like a lot of those websites where people were kind of like throwing out snippets of music a lot. Those companies don't like that. If they had their way, you couldn't use any music unless you paid for it, and so that's kind of what it is. YouTube is one of the ones where they crack down on them a lot.
Well, I don't understand. It's like your music's the reason why, or their music's the reason why you're making money. It ain't about the music. It's like, quit, they need to stop being idiots. Like, if I use different music, the people that are going to watch me and follow me and click on the ads are still going to be the same.
Right.
Yeah, I guess they feel like the music is making those people watch, because even like when I look at TikTok, that's typically what it is. People will take like a song that's really popular, and then they'll throw that song on there. And if you look down the feed, it doesn't matter what the topic of the video is. It's usually like, okay, this is the name of the song.
Yeah, because you can search hashtags, you can search song bites like that. So that's that. Yeah, if there's a popular song and you throw it on there, it's gonna show up under that list.
Yeah, it's gonna show up under that list, and then more people see your videos. That was the one thing about TikTok. But I mean, a lot of those people who are in those companies don't give a shit as long as there's people using it, because they use it more, then that means people. Right. You hear the ads more, that means they make more money. I think that's the same they were talking about. It was an article I was reading about Snapchat, about how those guys, like the founders, are like pretty much. I think they made like 2.2 billion after like the pandemic hit, because more people were using like the I guess like that platform a lot more.
Right.
Because everyone's sitting at the home board, or we're sitting at home board, so it drove up their usage rate a lot higher. And I'm pretty sure that was the case for every other internet sources you could think of too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, it's
my light just dimmed like crazy.
So this other quest that I picked up from that same guy in the Lancers Guild, is that another Lancer quest?
No, that is your Dragoon quest. That's going to take you from a Lancer and turn you into a Dragoon.
Oh, the Eye of the Dragon? Okay.
Yeah, that makes it to where instead of being a class, you're going to have a job.
Did you, Andy, did you get hit by that storm that knocked out the power here in Michigan, or no?
No. That, we got the rain. Because I'm on the west side of the state, so we just got the heavy rain. But by the time it got over to that way, that's when it really picked up.
Yeah, devastation hit. Like, it knocked out my power the night before. it popped back on immediately, but the internet was down. And it knocked. I don't think it knocked it out again. I think they shut everything down like at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Was this the storms on Saturday?
I believe so. There was a
Okay.
storm on Saturday. It knocked out stuff like most
Yeah.
areas. The power was down, but my power went off and came back on probably like in 3 minutes. But my
Okay.
internet wasn't working. And then the next day, like in the afternoon, and they shut everything down for like 4 hours. And
Oh,
I kind of
wow.
figured what it was because they had like I heard thunder go off and then like everything just went black. I was like, oh, shit, something got hit.
I saw that up in the thumb area they had like really bad tornadoes.
Yeah,
I think they said there was like 4 or 5 touchdowns that they had up in the thumb area.
Yeah, there's been a bunch of issues.
Yeah.
Of like just because I mean the flooding was a thing. I don't. Did that hit you, Brandon, or no?
Not that much
storm?
here.
Yeah, we like in my area the flood hit, and then my streets, like everybody's basement was flooded. The streets were flooded. The alleyways were flooded, and then because they weren't prepared for it as they usually aren't.
Was that
Took like a good month for them to clear off the freeways? Like 75, 94, 96, M10, like all of them were pretty much waterlogged.
Oh, that was from that was the earlier
Yeah,
a
that
couple
was
months
earlier.
ago, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, like a month or so ago. It was. I remember it very vividly because I just remember how everything had to how you have to go different ways to get home.
Oh, I lucked out though because 2 days before that, actually the day before that, I was driving home from Ann Arbor because I had to go to the eye center there in Ann Arbor, at the University of Michigan, and then got home, and then like a day or two later, they had all that rain.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. But that cleared up. But that happened a couple times too. We got hit the first time, and then probably like 3 days later, got hit again. People's basement got flooded again, but it just for me, it wasn't really that bad the second go around. But I just remember seeing a lot of people throwing shit out on the side of the road.
Oh yeah,
like for the people because a lot of people had finished basement, so it was like this shit's trash now, and they were just tossing it out.
Yep.
So tonight I went from a level 1 miner to almost level 28.
Oh wow.
And it was maybe 2 hours worth of clay.
Well,
and that's like that was legitimate, like running around and just mining and then doing the quests. Because I like mined to level 12, then I went back and did level 1, level 5, level. By the time I got the level 10 quest, I made the level 21. Then I did the level 25 quest. It's like by the time I finished the quest, I was already ready to do the next, tiered quest.
Right.
So I hated mining on my main character. It was boring and stupid, but I was having fun on this one. So I'm gonna try to probably stop on this one and then do the maybe gathering next.
That stuff sells pretty good on the auction house, doesn't it?
Yes. Yeah, all that stuff, because you gather, and that's what the crafters use to craft stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if you build up your gatherers, which is just mining, fishing, and botany, then you can level up your own crafts, and you're almost like, oh crap, I need this. Well, you could just go out and either kill mobs or farm for the materials with the gatherers, and then level up your own crafters that way to where instead of buying crap out of the auction house, you're literally just doing it yourself. And unlike certain games where you can only do 1 or 2 different crafting stuff, you can do all of them.
Nice.
Which makes it to where you can be a self-sufficient bank for yourself.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Now, I think we touched on this Saturday, but I can't really remember. I know Basson talked about it, but if I was to